And we wouldn't have had a trial of George Zimmerman. Can I get a witness? We would not have had a trial for George. There was a point in that whole thing when I was hoping that Mrs. Martin would just jump on up and blow that boy away. Can I get a witness?
All right.
In the Black Panther Party, we always urge the consequence for every act of aggression. Now I want to read something very quickly, and I hope you're going to absorb this. Back in 1892, an anti-lynching activist named Ida B. Wells said the following: "The lesson that this teaches us," speaking of the murder of Kenneth Harding, "in which every Afro-American should ponder well, is that a Winchester rifle should have a place of honor in every black home, and it should be used for protection, which the law refuses to give."
Amen.
So when the white man, who is always the aggressor, knows he runs as greater risk of biting the dust every time his Afro-American victim does, he will have greater respect for Afro-American life. Can I get a witness for that? Now Malcolm X talked about don't say nothing to me. Get back up. Malcolm X talked about the right of self-defense. Don't say nothing. That's your best bet. We know that this all goes back to history. We know what happened. Our movement erupted in the 50s and the 60s. They killed Dr. King. He's a provocateur. Hey, he's a provocateur, okay? He's the police. He's just the police. That's what they do. They try to disrupt the flow of things. Let's not have the flow disrupted. Keep on marching, keep on moving. But in the 80s, we ended up with no movement, and we have no movement now. We're going to have to regroup and build a movement. Am I right or wrong? I say we're going to have to build a movement, and one of the things we have to do is we have to fight fear, because that's what's happening right now. We talking about no justice, no peace, because we're really afraid to move on this situation the way we know it must be moved on. So right now, I'm not going to say a lot, because we don't need speeches. We need to stand out here and make sure that we support Danica and support